Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Boxing Boxing. Crazy stuff, man. Tyson Fury's father, man, goes on Good Morning Britain, and he basically says that he don't basically say anything. He says that Tyson Fury should retire at the biggest win of his career in beating Deontay Wilder by TKO in the 7th round. Now, man, crazy stuff, man. Tyson Fury's father talks about how much he believes in his son and how he trained him from he was a little kid. But then he talks about the depression he suffered and how he thought he was done. He said as a father, when Tyson Fury was so messed up and he was eating and he was on drugs and it was so bad, he didn't care what his own father thought about what he was doing. He knew at that time that, man, this kid, if his own parents can't shame him and make him realize what he's doing is destroying himself, that, it's basically done for this kid. Right, he was even unsure if Tyson Fury can come back. Right now, Tyson Fury getting the biggest win of his career. Tyson Fury's father says, "Man, and listen, Tyson Fury gave too much boxing, and it almost destroyed him the first time. Just winning," he said. He didn't say it, but when Tyson Fury got depressed in boxing, the reason why he got depressed in boxing is because he beat Vladimir Klitschko, and he thought that was the biggest hill he wanted to climb. And after that, he didn't know what to do with his life because he basically accomplished his dream. And once you accomplish your dream, what's next? And I'm guessing he felt like there wasn't much to accomplish after that. Tyson Fury said it many times why he went into depression, and beating Klitschko was the reason why he said he started doing drugs. Now, I'm pretty shocked that Tyson Fury's father would say that. He talks about how much he believes in Tyson Fury, but retiring right now, I'm not sure what that would do for Tyson Fury's legacy. I think it would destroy his legacy because you're gonna need that Anthony Joshua fight. When Tyson Fury's father was talking about how he wanted to retire, the Good Morning Britain, the people were like, "What do you mean retire? What do you mean retire?" And they were pretty upset when he said that. He's like, "Nah. What do you mean retire? You can't retire now. You just got the spotlight. And right now, Tyson Fury, if he retired, the general public still doesn't know much about him. The general public were just starting to really warm up to Deontay Wilder in America. And if Tyson Fury retires now, he'd be nothing more than a novelty right now. He'd be a novelty boxer who was undefeated and who beat, a phenomenal fighter in Deontay Wilder and a legend, all-time great in this generation fighter in Vladimir Klitschko, right? But like I said, he'll be a novelty fighter because they haven't had a global fight yet to really put him on a map, So we're gonna see how this whole thing unfolds. A lot of people are talking about how Anthony Joshua is still a bigger name. They haven't released the numbers yet for this fight. We're still unsure how big this fight is sold. But all we're saying is, right now, Tyson Fury, he needs to prove more. Beating one guy isn't gonna make you like some Ali character. It was a great win from Tyson Fury. But the first fight, that was a controversial fight. A lot of people were saying he got stopped in the 12th round, and then people have video of Tyson Fury taking more than a 10 count to get up. So I mean, in retrospect, you could say he got knocked out in the first fight. But the second fight, he left no doubt, and he won the second fight for sure, no doubt about it. But like I said, man, he just has a lot of work to do. Once you get on top, they say getting to the top is easy, but holding the throne is hard, And Tyson Fury figured out that hard way that as soon as he beat Klitschko, just being in a throne was too much for him. He didn't want to defend his throne. He just wanted to stand there and get to the top. But once he was there, he just didn't know how to handle it. And right now, Tyson Fury, in my opinion, is at the same position he was when he beat Vladimir Klitschko the first time. He's at the top of the throne right now, in my opinion. Anthony Joshua's great, accomplished a lot of great things in his career, but right now, this Tyson Fury Wilder fight, this definitely put him in the top, in my opinion, as far as expectations go. You can't really box Tyson Fury on who he is as a fighter, because one time he's outboxing you, next time he might just bully you and pressure you and stop you. And that Wilder fight was a phenomenal fight. So we're going to see how Tyson Fury unfolds from here, right? He has the throne now. Is he going to stay on it, or is he going to just walk away like he did with Vladimir Klitschko the first time, man? We're going to see, man. Like I said, retiring right now, it'll look bad because this is what he did the first time when he beat Vladimir Klitschko. He basically went into retirement, damn near, when he beat Vladimir Klitschko the first time in dominating fashion, just like he beat Wilder in dominating fashion. You can't just walk away at that point. You gotta maintain the throne, and we gotta see how you carry yourself at the top. Because now we know without doubt, Tyson Fury has the goods. He has the skill, and when he has his mind right, he can win. But can he stay hungry though? Can he stay hungry? We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. It just worries me that his own father, would say something like, I think he should retire. Because understand this, Tyson Fury has no permanent friends. He only uses you to the extent he can use you, right? When he had a draw to Deontay Wilder the first time, he dropped Ben Davison. He went to Detroit, he got a black trainer, Emmanuel Stewart's cousin or something like that, someone close to Emmanuel Stewart that's a relative of him, to train him, right, in Crump Gym, right? He can. Everyone else is a variable in his life. He can get a new team, he can get a new manager, he can get a new promoter, but his father is his father, and his father has the most leeway compared to everyone else. And when his father is pitting in his ear that he needs to retire, that's concerning, to say the least. Let me know how you guys feel about Tyson Fury's father's comments, man. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. I think it's really interesting stuff, and his perspective. Like, comment, subscribe. This is The Empire. Geobox Empire. Peace.